exercising more and eating better also does help with stress.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 5:55 p.m.
Literally 8:01 and there's still light outside. How am I supposed to sleep with light outside? What? Obviously the first thing I'm trying to do to have a healthy girl slash productive girl summer is fix my sleep schedule. I have been sleeping at like 3 to 2 a.m. the past few weeks. Obviously that leads me to wake up late because I do need my certain amount of hours to function properly. Hence today, I literally woke up for church and I ended up napping like for 4 hours after. Which brings me to the point where I don't know how I'm gonna sleep early right now when I literally just woke up from a nap 2 hours ago. Also, I'm a little sick, hence why we're gonna do a healthy routine. I already have some things that I'm like taking to prevent sickness. I'm really prone to sicknesses. I get sick all the time. Guys, I have to show you my shirt. It's actually insane. I love it. I don't know why. I have boogies. There are certain things that like both satisfy me but make me so mad. ASMR, like I love listening to it, but then again I get so frustrated. I'm like, that's not really what it sounds like, is it? Look at my bug bites. They actually look like I was bit by a freaking snake or something. Guys, check this. It's literally following me. See, I'm over here. Oh, but you can still see me. I'm over here. You can still see me. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm taking tips from Zeliha Akpinar. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's in med school. She's very inspirational because she's literally girl bossing. She posted a video on how she trained her body to wake up at 3:14 a.m. every day, which is insane. She literally sleeps at like 7 to 8 p.m. she says, and that's so crazy. I am up at making dinner at that time. So I took a few tips like the red light and warm light, which help again produce melatonin. One of the things she said she also likes to do is tidy her space before going to sleep. So I'm gonna actually clean up my room a bit so we wake up to a nice and clean room. Send me some TikToks and I actually can't even watch them now. It literally says I have to download the app. I'm for real gonna be missing out on some things and I'm okay with that. That's fine. I'm actually gonna end up charging my phone away from my bed, so like in this little corner over here. That way I don't have the option to be on my phone before I go to sleep, because that is probably one of the #1 things that keeps me up. Everybody wants to rule the world by Tears for Fears. Perfect little song to wake up to. That is my 6:30 a.m. alarm sound. If I wake up to the song almost like halfway done, I'm gonna feel so bad. You guys are about to witness why this ends up looking so scary. I ended up taking off the mask yesterday. It looks so gross. Pink? It doesn't even matter. We're gonna go play racquetball, guys. By myself. Really good relief. You know, if you got a lot of energy or just like want to hit some balls, you know? but I've watched challengers. Genuinely don't understand how racquetball works. We're gonna make lots of eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 eggs. These are like the exact shape of my face. I'm a very round egg-shaped face. Boil some water. While the water is boiling, I'm gonna take a generous scoop of this grape and acai. Acai? This has 100% all natural organic superfood, which contains 92 of 102 minerals. The texture of it is actually like baby food, but it tastes very much like grape. Look at how juicy that is. I'm gonna make a little sauce so that I can dip my eggs in there. Layu chili oil, sesame oil. Now we enjoy. On for a little unboxing. We ordered some things from the Happy Camper. They just had a, I believe, summer or spring drop that was so cute. That is so pretty. Oh, I see. Puffs out a bit. I thought it was like a totally different shape. You can feel like a mini dog in here. Taking our next healthy supplement of the day. This is turmeric curcumin. Is that how you pronounce it? Once again, this was me influenced by yet another TikToker. I actually came across her specific TikTok because I was doing some research on how to get rid of hormonal acne, just because I think that's what I'm currently facing with my skin right now. Like, this chin acne has been here for months now. I was like, what is going on? Is it what I'm eating? Is it my sleep? Which could potentially definitely be it. Here we go. That was a very thick gulp. Gotcha, thank you. On Instagram, I asked you guys what your summer plans were, and so many of you guys told me that you were still in school. And I was like, oh shit, no way. I just assumed most of us were out of school, but that is why this study hack is perfect for you guys. Being productive this summer and also in school doesn't just mean getting tasks done. It also means knowing how to save your time and be crafty with study hacks. Which brings me to the sponsor of today's video, which is Unriddled AI. Unriddled is an AI research assistant that helps you quickly find insight in scientific literature so you can write your papers much faster. If I freaking had this back then, I would have been on top of my game. I certainly would have been dealing with less stress because research papers were just actually the bane of my existence. You can literally ask it to simplify complex language so it is made easier to understand, because we all know those research papers have some crazy jargon. You can even ask it to summarize long content and condense it into something that is shorter and faster to read. There are also so many cool features when it comes to writing with Unriddled. For example, when writing, you can highlight the text and ask AI to expand, improve, or summarize or explain something. Crazy. You can cite research papers that are already in your library using the AI feature. Best of all, Unriddled does have one free plan, amazing for students, and 2 paid plans if you're looking to dabble into some more features. This tool is not only for students, but I feel like it's for any of us who have to continuously read research papers. Luckily, I don't for now, but if I were, I'd be using Unriddled, that's for sure. We're making an arugula salad. The recipe is so simple. You have your arugula, you have olive oil. We got 1 lemon, this very specific Parmesan cheese. Garlic salt. My unused hand. We're gonna start making the dressing. It's just olive oil and lemon squeezed together. literally looks like a murder scene. Literally, what the fuck? I saw it coming too. I saw it coming. This looks disgusting. I thought I would have a bit of a health chat with you guys. This video is obviously all about health, fixing my sleep. I just saw this girl's video where she was saying that if you're sleeping past 11 p.m., you are killing yourself. And I was like, what the fuck? That's one thing about social media is I'm constantly seeing all of these contradicting things about health. For example, now the carnivore diet is supposed to be really good for you. I swear I never thought that eating meat as your diet would be incredibly beneficial. It's subjective. Everyone has a different experience with different foods. One body might do great with the carnivore diet, one body may not. What my point is that it can be really confusing when there are all of these things coming at you when it comes to health. Take this video with kind of like a grain of salt or just its inspiration. Definitely do research on the things that you're taking. Whoa, sorry. Something's going on with my stomach here. This is actually embarrassing. If it is because of this, it must be doing a great thing detoxifying, because maybe I'm about to go use the bathroom. I think health is a component of a lot of things, and that in itself can be really stressful. And then the stressful part about health is like not to stress, but then you're stressed about your health, but you're not supposed to be stressing. So I think very much prioritizing your mental health, detaching from social media, maybe try things like meditating for a bit, exercising more, and eating better also does help with stress. Again, it's kind of just like a cycle. Everything connects with one another. We're gonna once again try to go to sleep early. It is 9:33 and luckily I did not take a nap today. This little hack I like to do is not charge my phone overnight, so I'm forced to just charge it in the morning. That way I don't spend a lot of time on my phone, which helps me be a lot more productive. I'm the most excited I've ever been for a workout class because today we're gonna be trapeze artists. We're going to a trapeze yoga class. I have been wanting to do this for so long. It's 8 a.m. I was tired just a few seconds ago. Did hype myself up with fun music. That is the way to go. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna be living out my gymnastic circus dreams.
Hello, I'm Ronnie. I am the owner of Good Mudra Yoga Studio, where we do yoga and trapeze yoga. So this is where the magic happens. We do trapeze yoga, trapeze sculpt classes. The biggest difference between trapeze and trapeze sculpt is a trapeze class is like a flow class where you're gonna move with breath. You're gonna get your workout in, a lot of upper body benefits and posterior chain benefits. But then the sculpt classes, you get more of an intentional workout where you work your upper body, core, and lower body every class. Benefits of all trapeze yoga classes is you can go upside down, you can experience traction on your spine, and then you get that pull motion that you don't get in a lot of yoga classes.
Right now, my relationship with working out and just like fitness in general is very much having fun with it and prioritizing just good health and not having necessarily a body goal or just goal in general. It's just have fun with it, and that puts no pressure on it, and with that it might just encourage you to do it even more. left of this. Biotin is known to support healthy skin and hair. This one was a little expensive on Amazon. There are probably more affordable alternatives and just maybe ones that do just as good. This is actually only so hard to open. Today we're gonna go make some charm bracelets. I feel like this is such a little fun summer activity. We are doing it the more expensive route because I know these can tend to be a little expensive if you go in a store and do it, but you can obviously do this DIY style if you wanted to and go to like a Joann's store, which I think is a great idea also. Like ecstatic, because when the sun comes out, I am probably in my best mood. And again, the sun is great for you, you know, mentally and physically. Just don't forget to wear your sunscreen. Kind of concerns me because I've always been kind of susceptible to getting sick. I know a lot of people do have trouble sleeping, but even when I try to get in bed earlier than usual, my mind just does not shut off, and I don't even feel tired when I try to fall asleep. So I think I just produce melatonin a lot earlier. No, just kidding. A lot later. Like my melatonin, I feel like, is producing around 11 or 10 p.m. I have a lot better sleep when I am with Ernie. Like, it's just so much easier to fall asleep. Also have like deep REM sleep. Insane bubbles. Check this out. Check it out. I start off with a little bit and just add as I go. Now we make our cold foam with creamer. I take literally a generous amount of cinnamon. This is what adds it adds that cinnamony flavor. Cinnamon. It just adds a lot of flavor to the matcha. You're like? I don't know how I feel about the almond milk. I can like taste it. Yeah, I can taste the difference between almond milk and even whole milk. That is why they're all different, but I will leave kind of like a recipe if you guys are interested in the description down below to replicate this salted cinnamon latte. Gonna go play tennis. I have my little unitard on from Happy Camper that I showed you earlier in this video, and we're gonna put on some Radiance Cream by Sol de Janeiro. We are trying to be like Miss Tashi Duncan out here, who is beautiful, radiant, and is also Zendaya. In the movie, she was always placing some like body cream on her, and she looked like she was glowing. I was mesmerized by her. I even did my little braid like her. Am I gonna play like her? Definitely not. I just know that our version of tennis is going to be pretty silly. There's actually just one part of my leg that has outrageously grown hair. It is like a man's hair. I like the red one. Hey, careful. But these are for
ages 7 to 8.
Yeah. If you're actually looking to play tennis, you don't gotta go buy them at Target. You can literally buy rackets off Facebook Marketplace. I was going to this morning, 2 for $20, but unfortunately they sold really quickly. Tennis is not easy. I thought I was gonna be better than Ernie because I had some good rallies, but once we actually kept score, he beat me best out of 3. What does that tell you? Be humble. I actually did this same thing last year, And let's go over some of these things to see if any of them actually came true. This was kind of like my summer goals manifestation. The first one says that we would reach 400K. We obviously reached 400K. Bit of a slow burn here getting to 500K, but I believe that we can do it. Open to change, expressing your thoughts and feelings and setting boundaries, which I feel like we're still working on a little bit. I'm definitely better at doing that within my relationship, but just like in general, definitely am a people pleaser and tend to just keep my thoughts to myself. This year we'll work on that. I think I've definitely grown as a person since last summer 2023. It's just actually crazy how fast the time goes by. Like, this felt like I wrote this only a few months ago. I feel like for the rest of my life, I will always try to prioritize health. It can definitely be hard to be committed to sticking to healthy habits. Throughout these past few days, I've definitely fallen into temptations of certain foods, you know, more sugar than I'd like to. Maybe staying in instead of getting out. Once again, I'm not trying to stress myself out when I feel like I am not necessarily going in a upward slope with health, instead going on this crazy roller coaster. But I do feel like when the time is right, maybe my health journey will just be a upward slope. I will continue to go on my walks, play some tennis. Yeah, good job, 4-7. Experiment with new types of fitness, and I'll do my best to have better eating habits. I also have an understanding that it's okay if you have sugar from time to time. We'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully is soon. Bye guys!